Hi friends, welcome to Crack Grade B. We are back with yet another important lecture on the revision series that we are doing for you. Yes, you heard it right, the revision series, where we would bring out to you the most important news material for the past 6 months, right? So we hope to cover everything, but let's see how much we can do. So we are beginning with the union budget, and then we would come up with economic survey, and then we would start the different lecture, right? So let's begin with the union budget part 1. This will be very short lectures, right? So it won't take much time, so you will have easy understanding of the thing. Since you have already read it, this will act as a revision to it, right? So let's quickly begin. First begin with the what is union budget, right? Union budget, as per article what? Article 112 of the Indian Constitution, the union budget is defined as the segment of estimated receipt and expenditure of the government for that particular year. Okay, लेखा जोखा हिसाब government का. Now, it is also referred to as the annual financial statement, as in details accounts of the government finances for the financial year starts from 1st of April to March 31st. March 31st. Okay, so now since 2017, what has happened? Budget is coming every year on the first day of February, right? It is being presented by the Union Finance Minister in the Parliament House, right? So since 2017, a 92-year-old tradition was broken, right? What? Railway budget and union budget was separated. So initially there was a separate railway budget. Now together, everything is together. Together it is called union budget. So let's now move and let us understand few things about the annual financial statement. So union budget 22-23. The budget is prepared by whom? Department of Economic Affairs under the Finance Ministry, right? Department of Economic Affairs. So the work of this department is to ask every department about their budget. So once they receive it, then they make a estimate of everything by adding and by making some adjustment, and then that is how union budget is made, right? So the budget is presented by whom? The current finance minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, on 1st of February 2022, right? So it contains how many? It contains 3 financial statement: budget estimate, revised estimate, annual actual receipt. Now you might tend to confuse that why 3 documents, right? Why this 3 documents? Now let us have a fair idea of why this 3 documents and what are these 3 documents called. Let us consider a timeline for that. Okay, so this is 1st Feb 2022, right? And this is 31st, very sorry, this is 31st March 2021. So this is where the financial year ended, right? And on the very next day is 1st of April 2021. So from here, the current financial will run up to 31st March 2022. So this is a financial year, right? Let me write for you. One financial year from 1st of April 2021 to 31st March 2021. So this day union minister gives the union budget. Union budget comes, right? And understand, so there is a gap of how many months? From 1st of Feb to 28th of Feb, 1 month. Then the entire March, means there is 2 months before 2 months. Exactly 2 months. So understand one thing. Let us understand the budget estimate. Budget estimate for when? 2022-23. This is very easy to understand. Budget estimate. So budget estimates means on 1st of February 2022, the finance minister would give the estimated income that has been made this year, and Union Finance Minister will come up in the Parliament and will tell the Parliament and the entire country that the country is going to spend from 1st of April 2022 to 31st March 2023. So this is the timeline for the budget estimate. Now you understand what is budget estimate. This is very easy to understand. Now why on 1st of Feb, right? Understand. So if the budget comes on 31st March 2022 or maybe 1st of March, right? So India is a very huge country, right? So everyone, the state government, the central government, means all the bureaucrats, all the employees of the government and from the private sector, right? Everyone contributes to the economy. They would need a time for transition. So government has decided to come up on 1st of Feb so that everyone have 2 months time to make that changes. That is going to come from the next financial year, right? Okay, so now let us understand revised estimate 2021-22. What is this revised estimate? Look, by the term it would be clear, revised estimate, ठीक है, इसको revision किया गया है. So understand, let us go to the timeline, let us extend it. So in this day, 1st Feb 2021, okay, in this day the union budget came. Union budget for which year? For 21-22, means for this period from 1st of April to 31st of March 2022. Now, when the budget is coming on 1st of Feb 2022, we are, or the finance minister is still in financial year 21, means financial year 21, the budget that she has presented 1 year back. So we still have 2 months in hand. So now, throughout this 10 months, right, there has been certain things, there has been certain changes, there has been certain uncertainties, there has been certain new things that has come up in front of the country. So government is presenting an revised estimate कि खर्चा ज़्यादा हो रहा है, कम हो रहा है, कहाँ पे हुआ है, everything, right, for the next 2 months, क्योंकि 2 month अभी भी हाथ पे हैं. So government is presenting a revised estimate कि जो उन्होंने यहाँ पे दिया था पिछले साल 1st of Feb 2021 में, उसी का एक रिवाइज एस्टिमेट 1st of Feb 2022 में आता है, बिकॉज देयर इज ए 2 months गैप. वी आर स्टिल ऑन दैट करेंट फाइनेंशियल ईयर. सो गवर्नमेंट प्रोवाइड्स ए रिवाइज एस्टिमेट क्योंकि 10 month बीत चुका है, राइट. सो दिस इज 10 months, 10, this is 10 months and this is 2 months. So 10 plus 2, 12 months in total. So now 10 months is already completed. Now government can present a very good revision of the estimate. Whether, it has stood up to what it has said in financial year, what it has said in 1st of Feb 2021, कि कहाँ कौन से डिपार्टमेंट में कितना खर्चा होगा. Now understand, COVID came here. So due to COVID, due to vaccination, government की extra spending हुई है, which government did not knew at this stage. So I'm giving an hypothetical example, right? So there can be multiple things. 1st of Feb 2000 में गवर्नमेंट को पता नहीं था about the future. So government is giving the revised estimate. So I hope this is clear. Revised estimate for 2021-22 means this budget. देखो यही का एक revised estimate यहाँ पे आता है. Revised estimate और 1st of Feb 2022 को आता है. Now actual receipt 2020-21. Now understand one thing, right? So there is a 2 month. देखो यहाँ पे 1st of Feb 2022 में गवर्नमेंट ने किसका रिविजन दिया? पिछले साल का, राइट. सो इफ आई गो बैक टू, सॉरी देयर इज नो स्पेस, ओके. सो 1st Feb 2020. So on 1st Feb 2020 again an union budget came for which financial year? Financial year 2021, right? Which would start from 1st of April 2020 to 31st of March 2021, right? Means up to here. Let me change the color so that there would be any. So from here to here, right? So देखो again यहाँ पे there is 2 months, right? So देखो यहाँ का 2 months का रिवीजन, राइट. सो ये वाले डेटा का एक्चुअल सभी गवर्नमेंट के पास है, बिकॉज ऑन 1st of Feb 2021 government has given a revision of previous year, right? If I extend, I don't have any space, so I can't extend the timeline, but understand the logic. So for the 1st of Feb 2022, the government is giving revision for these 2 months because the government and India is still in that current financial year, right? So here what will happen is that this month data, I mean this 2 months data is now available with the government. तो देखो ये 10 months का डेटा तो 1st of Feb 2021 को गवर्नमेंट के पास था, राइट. From 1st of Feb 2020 to 1st of Feb 2021, when government has given the union budget for 21-22, the government already had the data for 10 months, the actuals, कहाँ कितना खर्चा हुआ है. But government did not have anything about the future, obviously, who knows future. So this 2 months data plus this 10 months data will make up the actual for the financial year 21, which is ending on 31st March 2021. So this data would come up here, 1st of Feb 2021, as the actual receipt, right? I hope this is completely clear. If not, again, pause the video, go back, watch it. Again, if it is not getting clear, please comment, right? Please comment. We will come out with a very short animated video so that things will again get clear, right? The motto here is to make you understand. Whether we can do it in 1 lecture or in 2 lecture, that doesn't matter, right? So please let us know if you have understood this or need more clarification on this. With this, let's move forward and let's now get into the union budget. So what is the budget size that were presented this year? It was 39.45 lakh crore, right? So this was the net receipt, 19.35 lakh crore. The capital receipt was 17.40 lakh crore. Net non-tax revenue were 2.7 lakh crore. So this is making 39.45 lakh crore. And this is the expenditure. So scheme expenditure, it's 16.24 lakh crore. And transfer, establishment and other expenditure, it's 23.21 lakh crore. Now, if you don't try to get into all this, where is this amount? No, that's not required. Remember budget size, few times capital receipt can be asked, tax receipt, something like that, scheme expenditure. That is why we have put. Now let's move forward and let's see some key data points from the budget. Okay, very important data points. So number 1 is India's economic growth estimated at 9.2% to be highest among all larger economy, right? So see, this is completely based on what the what was announced in the budget. Then from rupees 10,000 crore in the budget estimate of 21-22 to rupees 15,000 crore in revised estimate from 21-22, means see in the revision, okay, 5,000 crore increased. So probably this 5,000 crore is due to COVID, the uncertainties, because government has run multiple schemes, Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, Atmanirbhar Bharat Yojana. In the Atmanirbhar Bharat Yojana, ECLGS were there, then free food grains were there. So multiple things, obviously then the vaccination. So many multiple things were there, and that's why the revision is, that's why you can see the difference. Then allocation of 1 lakh crore in 22-23 to assist the state in catalyzing overall investment in the economy, 50-year interest-free loan over the above normal borrowing, right? So state government has given, the central government has given state government interest-free loan, right, up to amount 1 lakh crore, and this is over and above their normal borrowing, so that they can invest. Now budget estimates of 21-22 is 34.83 lakh crore. Revised estimate for 21-22 it's 37.40 lakh crore. Total expenditure in 22-23 is 39.45 lakh crore. Total revised estimates other than the borrowings in 22-23 means financial year 23 estimated as 22.84 lakh crore. very big amount, obviously very big amount. Then fiscal deficit in current year 6.9% of GDP as against 6.8% in the budget deficit, budget estimate. Then fiscal deficit in 22-23 is estimated as 6.4% of the GDP, means the coming financial year. Now let's move to the next slide and let's see the Amrit Kal. The budget has talked about one Amrit Kal. Now what is this Amrit Kal? Right now we are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, means India at 75. So from India at 75 to India at 100, so there is a period of 25 years. So government is telling this 25 years is the Amrit Kal, right? And this particular budget draws the vision of the Amrit Kal. Okay, now what is the Amrit Kal? Focus on growth and inclusive welfare, promoting technology-enabled development, energy transition and climate action. Number third, vicious cycle starting from the private investment crowded in by the public capital investment, right? Let's now move forward and let's see further details into this Amrit Kal. Now, entering Amrit Kal, the government year long leads up to India at 100, means 25 years. The budget provides impetus for the growth among 4 priorities. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the 4 priorities? It's PM Gati Shakti, inclusive development. Number 3, productivity enhancement and investment, sunrise opportunity, energy transition and climate change. Number 4, financing of investment, right? So these are the 4 priorities, right? So now these 4 priorities we would see in 4 different lectures, right? So that the lecture is not long and it is also easy for you to understand. But yes, we would come out very soon. It's not like 4 lectures would come in very long period. No, this 4 lecture would come out in a very short time. So let's begin with the first one, that is Gati Shakti, PM Gati Shakti, priority 1. But see, if you want to know about PM Gati Shakti, then there is a video in our YouTube channel which you should watch. So this is the thumbnail for that video, right? Okay, this is the thumbnail for that video which you can go to our YouTube channel and can play so that you understand. Okay, so let's move forward. Priority 1, the Gati Shakti. So Gati Shakti is divided into 7 engines of Gati Shakti. See, what is Gati Shakti? In simple terms, I'm telling you, Gati Shakti is nothing but a collaboration between all the departments of the government. For example, understand, right? So this is, let's say, your home, right? This is your home and there is a road in front of it. Okay, there is a road in front of it. So one day you notice that a pipeline goes from here and a road is cut, and this work is done by PWD. Fine. Okay. So now one day the PWD department will come up and make a new road. Okay. Let's say a new road is built on. New road. So I'm writing NR. So now you are a very happy person. Why? Because there is a new road running in front of your home. So you would be happy, obviously. So, but what you notice after a month, that BSNL people came, right? They came and they are digging the road and they are putting their optical fiber cable, right? These are OFC cables, optical fiber cable. They are putting their OFC. So let me write here, OFC. They are putting their OFC cable. Now you are very irate. Why? You see, not even a 1 month was gone. A department came and it dug the road. So no, PWD will not come and fix this. Even if it fix, no, it will temporarily. The road is gone. Okay, the road is gone. Now on the other day, you will see the Nigam people. Nigam or corporation, right? The corporation will come up and dig the road for water line, or let's say Jal Jeevan Mission. Okay, they will dig the road for water. You see, this new road is becoming old in 6 months because of this digging. Now why this is happening? Because this PWD department, when they made road, they did not knew that in next 1 month BSNL will come up and they want to, take optical fiber cable beneath the road. And same, this PWD did not knew about the project that Nigam is going to get, right? That Jal Jeevan mission, that they have to put the pipelines of water inside the road, beneath the road. Now road is gone. So Gati Shakti aims to bridge all this. So every department will have a comprehensive platform called Gati Shakti where everyone can see the project, so that things can be done in a synchronized manner. Okay, BSNL will be told, okay, you go, you put your optical fiber cable. This Jal Jeevan mission people, they will tell, okay, you go and you put, everyone will do their work, and then PWD people will come and they will make the road. Means every work is done for at least a good amount of time, maybe 10 years or 15 years, right? So this Gati Shakti includes 7 engines. Number 1 road, number 2 railway, number 3 airports, number 4 ports, number 5 mass transport, number 6 waterways, number 7 logistic infrastructure, right? So these are the 7 engines of Gati Shakti. Now let's move to the next one and let's see each of one of them what budget has said, right? So under the road, the budget has said the very sorry for this. The national highway network will be expanded by 25,000 km in 22-23. 20,000 crore will be mobilized through innovative ways of financing to complement the public resources, right? Then the data exchange among all modes operator will be bought under the unified logistic interface platform designed for API. So let's not get into what API is. Means everyone would be given access on a common platform, right? For example, if you download Phone Pay or if you download Google Pay, hardly makes any difference, right? Because in the both app you can use your UPI, you can use all your bank accounts, fine. So understand it in that way, that it is the same thing. Okay, the technology used will be API. So let's not get into what API is, but yes, it will be known as Unified Logistic Interface Platform, where every provider or every operator will have an access to it, so that everyone can know, okay, what is the movement of the goods and something like that, right? So this will provide for efficient movements of goods through different modes, reducing logistic cost and time, assisting just-in-time inventory management, and eliminating tedious documentation. Okay, then contract to be awarded through PPP, multi-model logistic parks. Contract to be awarded through PPP model in 2022-23 for implementation of multi-model logistic park. Now, what is PPP? It's public-private partnership. Simple terms, the money that will be used to build this multi-modal logistic park will not be, just alone the government. It will be taken up from the public through, bonds, or through, probably through bonds, right? NHIA bonds. So something, bond will come for, let's say, 20 years, where a retail investor like you and me will invest, and through that amount, pooling that amount, the government is going to build. So let's move forward and let's see about the railway. So railway will develop new product for small farmers and will integrate with postal networks for movement of parcel, right? Means again synchronizing. Then one station, one project concept to help local business and supply chain. Okay, so this would be an initiative where every station would have at least one unique product or one product of its kind, so that there is a help to the local business. Then 2,000 km of railway network to be bought under Kavach, the indigenous world-class technology and capacity augmentation in 22-23. So Kavach is nothing but, the trains do not get hit from, what we can say. So that's a technology through which the accidents will be very less, right? So the train coming on the same track in the opposite direction will not hit each other through this. Okay, so now 400 new generation Vande Bharat trains to be manufactured during the next 3 years. Okay, Vande Bharat trains are very much advanced train that you have seen, right? The white color train. Then 100 PM Gati Shakti cargo terminals for multimodal logistic to be developed during the next 3 years, right? 100 Gati Shakti cargo terminal to be developed in the next 3 years, right? Now about the Parvatmala, National Ropeway Development Program Parvatmala be to taken up on the PPP model. Then contract to be awarded in 22-23 for 8 ropeway project of 60 km length throughout the country. Right, so with this we have come to the end of this lecture. We have completed the pillar 1 of the Amrit Kal. So in the next lecture we would see the second one. We wish you very good luck from Team Grade B. Happy and thank you. Learn.